What's up, everyone? Welcome to Talk Verdi to Me. I'm Carter, and today I'm going to be doing a shoe review of the ASICS Novablast 4. Now, the ASICS Novablast has been like a very typical daily trainer, but of the more like modern variety. It's got higher stack height, a little bit of a rocker, but still using a traditional EVA foam, which I'll get into a little bit. And the Novablast has been pretty big ever since it came out, like, I don't know, 2019 maybe. But the 4 is the first model I've run in. And you could call this a full review or a first impressions, but basically I have 20 miles in the Novablast. I've had it for exactly a week now, and that mileage is broken down between 3 different runs. One of these runs was kind of like my daily normal run, like 8 flat pace for 6-ish miles, and then I did a longer run, like 9 miles at like averaging 7:15 pace, but hitting some miles of 6:30 pace. So for me, that was like marathon pace work basically in this shoe. And then my last run was a really easy run where most of it was on the road, but then I ran on the trails a little bit in this shoe as well, because I wanted to see how it performed on trails. So to get into stats on the Novablast 4, it uses an EVA foam, which is the same foam that's been used in traditional running shoes for years. I'm sure we all know of these new super foams, these Pebax foams, or nitrogen-infused supercritical foams. This is not one of those foams, however, it's the best feeling EVA foam I've ever run in. It's pretty bouncy, pretty soft. Now it has a 42.5 millimeter stack height in the heel and 34.5 in the forefoot for an 8 millimeter drop. 8 millimeter drop is like pretty standard, pretty middle of the road. But that 42 millimeters makes it a nice cushioned, very protective experience. Makes it so that I can run those really easy runs if I want to. And the bouncier EVA foam allows me to do more runs at faster paces as well, making this versatile like a daily trainer should be. And I think this shoe's great for marathon pace work. So I think anywhere from very easy runs on the pavement to like steady runs all the way up to tempos. I wouldn't quite go faster than like half marathon pace in this shoe, but anything up to there on pavement, the shoe's great. So I did take the shoe on trails once, and I found that on like buffed out dirt, it's fine. Like when the trail is basically a road, it performs like a road shoe, it does great. However, on wet rocks, this traction is super slippery and it's hard to bump it. It's not made for trails, so I'm not really saying that's a big negative, but I wouldn't expect this to be your go-to door to trail at all. If you gotta run on a little bit of trail, it passes, but it's not as good as like, I don't know, a Nike Pegasus or something, like other daily trainers that can cross that door to trail barrier if needed. So on pavement, this shoe does almost everything except for that threshold working faster. However, if I'm looking for one road shoe to own, this is what I'm going with. It's the best one I've tried so far, and I really enjoyed it. I could totally have a rotation of like this being my one road shoe for like daily training, one trail shoe for daily training, and then like my carbon plated road racing shoe. Yeah, it really crosses. I think that I could use this in like 5 days of my running each week, which is awesome. Now to get into the breakdown of like each part of the shoe, which is, you know, traditionally what running shoe reviews do, so I guess I'll try it. First with the outsole, it, you know, has a decent amount of coverage. I think that it'll end up being pretty durable, hopefully. I'll definitely do a review once I hit like a lot more miles in this shoe to update on durability. But yeah, durability wise, I think it'll be good. Not too much coverage, so it's not too heavy, but the rubber is very slippery on wet rock. I haven't run in it in wet pavement, but like all road shoes are kind of fine on wet pavement. But yeah, ice and slippery rock, not great. The midsole, this Flight Foam Blast Eco, pretty good. It feels like a little firm in hand, but once I'm running underfoot, it just feels good. It kind of disappears on the foot. Yeah, it's a good mix of soft but responsive, what you want for a daily shoe. If you're really like wrecked, there's definitely better shoes out there for like super easy runs. Like even from ASICS, you have the Nimbus, but from Nike, you have like the Invincible, maybe the Saucony Triumph. So there's better recovery shoes, but it's decently soft. It's soft enough for those for me. And then I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better shoe for steady running, which is for me like at 8-minute to 7:30 pace. And then once I get faster than 7:30 pace, a shoe with a plate feels a little bit quicker. But yeah, I think this shoe is great from marathon pace down to easy pace. And then the upper is phenomenal. It's a nice like knit upper, pretty soft, decent room in the toe box. It does run a little bit big in my opinion, but kind of right where I want it to be. So yeah, overall great shoe. Sorry if this review wasn't amazing. It's my first shoe review ever. I plan on doing a couple of these whenever I buy a new shoe that is like recently released, like the Novablast is. I tend to run in models that are like 2 years old because that's what's on sale. But right now, my girlfriend Anna works in a running shoe shop, so she gets me half off shoes, which is great. But yeah, Novablast 4, great shoe, would definitely recommend. And yet, price-wise, only $140, which, you know, is a lot, but it's pretty cheap when it comes to other do-it-all daily trainers right now. The days of $120 and $130 daily trainers is kind of gone, sadly. So yeah, I'll definitely be running this a lot throughout all of my road running in the winter, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Other little channel things, I'm gonna do a 5K this weekend on Sunday, the 17th. Hopefully break 18 minutes there, but we'll see. I'll have a video coming out on that, and then I'm gonna do a video recapping my 2023 season, my goals for 2024, which I'm really excited for, a lot of ultra marathons. And then I plan on also making a good bit more YouTube shorts. I might go back and turn some of my favorite training videos and race videos into YouTube shorts and re-release them once I have more time over winter break, because I'm taking a week off of work. So yeah, that's my plan. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on the Novablast, definitely drop them down below, or on shoes in general. I'd love to help you out, give you any advice that you have. And with that, I hope you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, keep on running. Thank you.